Welcome to the Yessy's Designs Knitting Podcast, episode 38. If this is the first time that you're here, my name is Yessy. I am the maker and the designer behind Yessy's Designs. And on this channel, I share all the knitting that has happened since I saw you last and some things that I think you might enjoy that we have done as a family, fiber-related events that I might have attended, anything that I think would be of interest to you. Now you can see that my location this time is different if you have been here before. Again, if you are new, I'm going to share something that maybe you don't know about me. You can detect that I have an accent. I was born and raised in Colombia, and almost every year I try to bring my family to Colombia on vacation, also to visit family, see friends, and all of that. And now we are in Cartagena. This is our last day. We are getting ready to leave to Barranquilla, which is my home city. So on this episode that I have prepared for you, that I hope you enjoy because I have been so excited to finally share this vacation with you, some of the things that we have done. So this vacation, we spent some days in Cartagena, almost 2 weeks that we have been here to relax, to decompress, to recharge our batteries. And my mom was with us for all of these days. We stayed at this amazing Airbnb. We used to have a home here in Cartagena, so growing up we came very often. And we sold the place, so now we stay at Airbnbs when we come. And this one is the first time that we stayed here. As you can see, the pool is behind me. I think you might see that I cannot see it too well from far away, but the beach is like right there. So the location is absolutely beautiful. It's very close to the walled city, and it has been amazing. The weather has been great. I don't know how much noise you get, but you can hear the birds. You can hear people. It's a very different pace from back home where we hear nothing. Here you hear everything, and it has been great. So on this episode, I'm going to share some of the knitting that I have done. I'm going to share with you the walled city in Cartagena. If you have been with me for a while, last year we also came, and I hope that this is like a yearly thing. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that we saw in the walled city in Cartagena. We were just one day, I believe, in the modern city, like to walk it. We went to a few restaurants there in the other days, but just to walk the modern city, it was, I believe, just one day. And I try not to take my phone out to record that much. So you're not going to see too much of that, but there's going to be something. So let me see what the order of the thing I'm going to show you things. So I'm going to share with you a video. It's going to be a few minutes long. So I recommend that you get something to be comfortable. I would like to say bring your project, but this might be a video that you just want to take a look at because I didn't do a voiceover on the video. There are going to be some titles, for example, if it's the walled city, maybe the name of a business that we were at. I met two artists, so I'm gonna share on the title their handles on Instagram. But it's an episode that I hope you enjoy. It's mostly to show you some of the beauty from this place. You know, as much as I try to record and as excited as I was to share things with you, you really have to be here to appreciate all of the beauty, the colors, the architecture, the variety of people. You can see that there is people from all over, and it's constant. It's a delight to all the senses. There are artists all through the city, in the walled city and the modern city, but the people, it makes this place so incredibly amazing. So before I start with the video, I'm going to share with you some things from Cartagena that you might not know. I'm going to be reading some of the things because there are some details that I don't want to miss. So Cartagena is a tourist city. It's located on the Caribbean Sea, and it was founded in 1533. Now, this city was built by Spanish people. So, from the location of Cartagena, and I asked my son to please share with me a screenshot of the map. So I'm hoping to put that in here, possibly over here or on the whole screen. Let's see, so you can see the location in case you are not familiar with it. It was an ideal location for merchants. So Colombia is known, for example, for gold, emeralds. So the emeralds would arrive first to Cartagena, and then it would be, going by boat to other locations. So pirates were a threat to Cartagena. So the Spanish people, they built the walls, which are still here and in amazing condition. So they built the walls to protect themselves from the pirates. Now, I'm hoping that during this trip, when I go to bookstores, I get a book about really the whole history of Cartagena in very, very detailed narration of everything that happened since it was founded. But this location was appealing to many people. So the Spanish, they tried to protect the city and its treasures from pirates. So when you come here, you can go to the walled cities. It's open, of course, to everybody to walk in the homes, and there are many establishments. A lot of the well-known designers like Silvia Cherasi, Beatriz Camacho, who made my graduation dress from the university, who made my wedding dress, these famous designers, they have their shops in here. So it's amazing to see how rich the city it is right now. You can still see many artists and a lot of the things that are original to Cartagena. So the city has tried over the years to keep it the way it should be, to renovate the homes. I'm sorry for the noise. I don't know how much you can hear from that, but I couldn't wait for another time to record because there is always some kind of noise. So, for example, we lost power a couple of times, and then you have the loud noises of the generators for the whole building. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, 6 buildings. So it's a big generator, and now it looks like somebody's remodeling their apartment. So there is a lot of noise. It's like now or never. So. So they try to maintain the architecture of the city as close to the original as it can be. You can also go to different sections of the whole city and you can take a tour, for example. We have taken that in the past. I haven't taken the kids to this tour yet, but they take you to the places, for example, like, how do you call that, like jail? Like where they would have the prisoners, like the pirates that they would capture and things like that. And it's quite something. It's quite something to see all of that. Now, through the whole city, you have the canyons. All these canyons are original to the walls, and you can see how well guarded or well prepared the Spanish were against all of these threats, because it's on the sea. So all of these canyons, which are huge, are to protect, to aim to the ships and all of these things. Now today, again, because of the location as well, it's a cultural place. It's one of the most touristic places in Colombia. And Colombia has a lot of touristic places. On the Caribbean, you have all these amazing beaches, and these are the beaches that I try to take my family to when we come. So we started with Cartagena. At some point, we're going to go to Santa Marta. And we have a home in there. That home we have had for many, many years. So I also grew up going to this home that is right by the beach as well. And when the people come here, it's from all over. So you can access the city by boat, and so there are a lot of cruise ships that come here. You can come by car, you can come by plane. So there is a lot of people. Now that it's summer vacation, it's so many people from all over. So last night, for example, we sat at one of my favorite bakeries in the whole city. And we were there, I don't know, maybe an hour just looking at people, and it's people from all over. So I was talking to the girl that works at the bakery, and I'm like, you don't get tired from this location, from seeing everything? And she's like, absolutely not. There is action every single day. For example, yesterday, there were a lot of photo shoots for the girls that just got graduated from high school. Very often you see weddings. It doesn't matter if it's the weekend or in the weekday. It's a beautiful location for a lot of things. So I hope that you enjoy the video. So in Cartagena, I worked on my Snowfall Baby Blanket. This is the only project that I brought, as I mentioned to you before. I knit more than I thought. You're gonna see progress on the video. And it was mostly like if we were at the pool and then I was taking a break from the sun and all of that. I would take my knitting out. I knit by the terrace when I would wake up early, for example, before anybody would make my coffee or our coffee. And then I would sit on the terrace and just try to knit a few rows. And it was everything I really wanted for this project. So I mentioned in my last episode that I was being very conscientious about what projects I was going to bring to vacation. And I didn't want the vacation to be just about knitting, but I wanted to bring this project because the whole reason for the knit along, in case you're new here, I'm hosting a knit along, my first knit along with the Snowfall Baby Blanket, and I wanted this piece to feel very relaxed, a very slow pace, something that you could work at your leisure, no pressure. I started working on the knit along when it started, June the 22nd. And I have been making progress, kind of steadily. I think I'm, there is a few repeats on the pattern. I think I'm on the 4th repeat of the pattern. And it's everything I wanted it to be, just very relaxed. I got it in my hands when the time felt right. And that's the same feeling that I would like for the ones that are participating in this knit along. It's 8 weeks. So in 8 weeks, if you have like a steady rhythm, or like some of the ones that are participating in the knit along, they mapped out what they wanted, just to make sure that they would complete it, most likely in the 8 weeks. But it's very doable if you have some time every now and then. So I haven't had it on my hands every day, but when I have had it, it's maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe a little less than that. And it's a steady progress. It's just knits and purls. You still have to look at the chart, but it's a lot of the sections on the row, you can memorize them. So it's a very nice pace. So after almost 2 weeks of being here, I'm glad that I just brought that one because I feel no pressure whatsoever there. I'm gonna feel the pressure when I get home, because there are some pieces that I have to finish soon. But one of the other things that I brought here are a sweater, the Alford sweater. I wanted to take pictures of that sweater here in Cartagena, especially because the location is so amazingly beautiful, but it's been incredibly hot. It's been so hot that there was no way that I could pull up. Is that how you say it? I mean, there was no way I could get away with having a photo shoot of a sweater with my hair looking good, or the makeup, or the poses, or whatever you have to do for a photo shoot, because it was just incredibly hot. So I took photo shoots of another secret project that I hope you get to see soon. I know I have talked about this project for maybe a couple of episodes. I'm just waiting for the yarn company to finally give me the green light to share it. But I took a photo shoot of that, and believe me, I tried my best to to do this photo shoot. So one of the things is that that photo shoot for the secret project, it could have been, like if I was back home in the States, it would have been a little bit of, how do I say this? Like I would have been very self-conscious if there was that many people around me and I'm trying to have a photo shoot of the piece. But here, even though there was like hundreds of people, I mean, so many people in every single street, by the doors, by everything, everybody's trying to have a photo shoot. So I was just one more person trying to have a photo shoot of something. So you have influencers, you have singers, actors, actresses. You can see so many people around the city trying to have photo shoots or recording a video or for a song or whatever. I was just one more person trying to have pictures or videos taken. So there was nothing like too many people is watching. I mean, that feeling did not exist. It was most like, because there are cars and the carriages and all of that, is like if there was a carriage around, I didn't mind. But if it was a taxi or something, I would have to be so quick. And again, it was so incredibly hot. So I took the pictures with my phone. I didn't bring my camera because my camera is bulky and we brought so many things. And I didn't want to bring one more thing to carry, especially around in the city. Even though so many people is having their cameras and all of that, I don't know, I just didn't want to bring it. So I took the pictures with the phone. My husband, my son, they helped me take pictures. I don't know how they're going to come out, but I try my best. So I don't know if I have to redo a photo shoot. Like I will share things in here when the time is right. But the final pictures for the pattern, I would have to see if I use these ones or if I have to retake them specifically for the pattern release. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. The whole family was into it. And again, I hope that you enjoy this video. So take a look at that. I am gonna see you at the very end. Take something to drink and just enjoy. I hope you see the slow pace and the fast pace at the same time. And you can see a little bit of why this is a city that I just have to come with my family every time we come here to Colombia. See you at the end. So, what do you think? I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you can see again that slow pace mixed with a fast pace. It's one of the things that I was talking to my family is that you know how everybody's on their phones so much of the day, and here all of us have seen such a decrease in the use of the phone, for example, because there is so much to see, so much to see. We talk to everybody. I tell you, I have had conversations here that I know I won't have back home. I mean, so many things with random people. Random people. Here is in Colombia, I think throughout the whole country, and I don't know the whole country, but okay, let me talk about the part that I know, mostly the Caribbean area. You feel that you can talk to anybody, anybody. So, for example, my bathing suit is all black. My daughter's bathing suit is all black as well. And when we were going from the pool to the beach, for example, random people either selling things or whatever, they were like, "Are you in mourning?" And they really want to talk to you and see how they can comfort you. And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And they are like, "Why is your bathing suit all black?" And, things like that. And I never thought, I mean, it didn't cross my mind. My bathing suit is black and, it should be more tropical or anything like that. So we just laughed at the different conversations. There are women that go through the beach, for example, doing massages. So they would come and say, "Are you stressed out? What is stressing you out? Would you like a massage to decompress and to relax? And let me feel like how your spine is." I don't like massages, so I would say no. But it's like all the conversation that leads to why you need a massage and why it's so important to relax and decompress and all of that. And because there are different women offering this service, it's a conversation that happened a lot. Like every time we went to the beach, it was quite something. If you were in the ocean, Like here, the water is very rough. I think there was just one day that the waves were kind of okay, but there were some others that we would say, this is like a tsunami over here. And we had to fight the waves, for example. So the people that were around us, they were like some people, for example, comes from the let's say Bogota, Medellin, places like that. We met so many people from the interior of the country, and all the conversations that happen about learning about this place, because maybe it's the first time that they come here. And it's, I mean, you feel free to talk to anybody. I mean, there is no overthinking, what is this person gonna think because I'm talking to them. No, we talk to every everybody. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you haven't cast on the Snowfall Baby Blanket, if this is an eat along that you would like to join, there is still time. It ends August the 17th. And it's something that I wanted to do as a community. Some are needing the blanket with me. I'm needing with you, and it's something that I try to have together for all of us to just have something relaxing to do in the summer. I need along with no pressure whatsoever. So there is still time to join. And just get your yarn, your needles. You can find the pattern on my Ravelry. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. The Snowfall Baby Blanket. You can join by getting obviously your yarn, the pattern, your needles, and use the hashtag SnowfallCal. And that way I'm gonna see, and all of us can see your progress on Instagram by looking at the hashtag. So consider joining. I would love you to join the community that is needing this blanket, and I share on my stories on Instagram the progress that I see in case you decide to share it. If there is no pressure whatsoever, if you want to share it, that's fine. If you don't want to share it, that's okay. That's okay. Just enjoy working on this knit along. One of the things that I am hoping, because we are not going to be for too many days in my home city in Barranquilla, is that if I have the opportunity to go to a yarn store, there are no yarn stores close to where my mom lives. So if I have the opportunity to go to one, I would like to get some of the cotton. Now, Colombia, there is a brand that is mostly with cotton yarn, so I'm hoping to get the quantities needed to make the Snowfall Baby Blanket in the cotton yarn from here. So let's see if that happens. I will try my best, but let's see how it goes. So if this is the first time that you're here, I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoy seeing some of the history and some of the videos of a place that is so very dear to me, and that maybe in the future, when you are planning a vacation, if you are like, okay, where should we go, this is a great place to be at. I mean, we stay here for almost 2 weeks, and at the beginning we thought, oh, it might be too much, but I tell you, no, I would like to stay longer, to be honest, but it was what we needed to decompress, to relax, to have that variety, the activity, and all the things that we got to do as a family over here. So just consider coming here at some point. It's a great place to be at. If you would like information about the Airbnb where we stayed at, like you really want to know more about it, just send me a direct message on my Instagram at Yessy's Designs, or send me an email, yessysdesigns@gmail.com, and I would be happy to share over there the details about the place that we stayed at here in Cartagena. I mean, there are so many amazing Airbnbs, but I think I would like to stay here in the future. One of the things that we enjoyed, I mean, the whole building is in front of me. It's like an U, and we stayed on the first level. So we have a huge terrace with maybe 4 or 5, let me see, 1, 2, 3, I think it's like 5 tables, seats, umbrellas. Over there we have the palm trees around us. So it was amazing because even though it's hot and it's sunny and all of that, we didn't have the direct sun through the day, so we could relax in the terrace at any time during the day, have breakfast in there. Lunch we had maybe just twice we had lunch here. that we cooked, and the other ones we just went to restaurants and had a lot of the food that we don't have, that we don't get to eat back home the way they make it here. So it was amazing. So I think I have talked too much, but I could still say many, many more things. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like if this video, if you enjoyed it, leave me a comment, let me know anything, let me know, will you consider joining the Knit Along? What is it that you like from Cartagena, for example? If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. And okay, I'm gonna go now. I will see you on the next time. I think the next episode is gonna be about Barranquilla, or it might be about Santa Marta because we're going to be in Barranquilla twice, like right now and then before we leave. So I'm going to see you on the next episode, and I'm going to share with you more content from Colombia. See you next time. Bye.